Hey, welcome everyone to a new game of Catan. So let's have a look at the board. What do we see? So the 8-5-10 looks really appealing to me. That might be taken, of course. It's the highest producing spot. Well, the 5-6-9 is actually higher, but of course it's the sheep. So what do we see more? Yeah, so I have to think about with which setup do I have the most outs. So I feel like something like the 6-3-11 will be open for me. 3-4-8 will be taken, 5-6-9 will be taken, 6-9-3, 8-4-10 will be taken. So 6-3-11 will be open for me. So basically brick and sheep will be open for me, and maybe some ore as well. So then the 8-4-10 could make sense, right? Or the 3-4-8, but someone could place on the 8-10. I'm not sure though. Yeah, someone could definitely place on the 8-10. The A3 will be open. There is enough wheat on the board. So yeah, I think the 8-4-10 is pretty strong. I will have access to the A3. And yeah, it's a really good pair with my wood here. So yeah, I like the 8-4-10 here. And go to the right here. I think that will give me the most outs given this placement's over here. The wheat board is definitely appealing, but I don't think I will get another wheat spot. So I think, yeah, 6-9-3 is a great spot as well to take. But in my case, where do you pair it with? You will end up with something like this. So it's not that great for me. And the same reasoning with the 5-6-9, of course. So 3-4-8 could make sense. You have access to the wood and sheep board. So yeah, I also like the 3-4-8 here. Maybe that was even better. I actually didn't see both useful ports, but you are in competition with blue for the sheep board. So there could be some races going on here, but the wood board is definitely free. So the 3-4-8, but yeah, and especially as third position, you will have the 6-9-3 or the 5-6-9 most likely. So gray will have a really strong setup here. But red could take the 5-6-9, 6-9-3, by the way. It's definitely an option for him to take. Because there's no wood and there's also hardly any ore, so maybe you just have to go for production. So the 5-6-9, 6-9-3 are the highest producing spots on the board. Yeah, let's see. But in hindsight, if I think the 3-4-8. Oh wow, he takes the 3-10-11. And do you take it with the 6-9-3 then, or the 6-9-12? I'm not sure what he's going to do here. That's for sure interesting, this. Yeah, so if I placed on the 3-4-8, I could not expect to get the 5-6-9 or the 6-9-3. So I either had to play without the wheat, which is very bad, of course, or I have to play with. So now I will have the 6-5-11. That's a pretty good spot left open for me. I could also go onto the 9-10-2. Yeah, but I already have the 3-4-1 port here available. So I think getting some production is really strong here for me. Yeah, but the setup of gray looks really, really strong. Yeah, but indeed. So if I placed on the 3-4-8, I would not have a sheep wheat spot. So then 3-4-8, 6-5-11 doesn't seem that appealing to me. As blue, what do you take as blue here? As blue, I think you take the 6-3-11 here. It's the best spot for you to get because you want some ore, or you take the 9-10-2. So that means the 4-9-11 could be open for me. So maybe I want to consider the 4-9-11 here. To as my first priority because I could definitely win from red here, I think. Yeah, 3 for 8, 6, 5, 11 was not the optimal play, I think. Yeah, I think we have to take the 6, 5, 11 here. It's just massive production. Yeah, and I want to go to the 4, 9, 11 here. I'm also close enough to connecting my road, so that's also pretty nice. Ooh, starting off with the 3. I'm the only one without ore here. Okay, so yeah, red is my competitor here. But if I steal from blue, I will get a wood, an ore, or a sheep, and likely an ore. So that's appealing. Um, yeah, I have very good options. So I think that the brick is the most important here for me, but no one does have the brick. And secondly, definitely the wood is pretty important. So I can choose between red or blue. Um, but I think I want to block the 10 here just to prevent red from outpacing me here. But I do think that blue is a little bit in a strong, but of course I get the sheep. Wow. And the sheep is worth nothing. So yeah, that's pretty bad that I get your only sheep. And also you still get the 11, so that's pretty bad. Pretty bad outcome here. Maybe I should have still, maybe it was better to just steal from red here. Because he only needs, okay, so now he only has the wood and brick right now. And the sheep, right? Yeah. Yeah, but we are getting a lot of production. So do I want to go to the A3 first, or do I want to go to... Yeah, no one needs sheep. No one really needs sheep. Yeah, so where do I want to go? Uh, in theory, gray could outpace me for this one, but I think if I get the 4, 9, 11, that's pretty huge here for me. But do I need to get to the 4, 9, 11? It's very nice to have it though. But if I don't have the 3 for 1 port, that could also be big. But then again, my game is to get the roads going, so yeah, I think I will go for the 4, 9, 11. It's just too good of a spot not to take. So it's still pretty scary. Red only needs a wood and a brick. Does he steal from me here? Okay, he doesn't. Okay, that's pretty good. But I'm a little bit worried. Red could definitely outpace me here. But he still needs another wood. But yeah, I'm not sure if he did get the wood from who did red steal here. So red stole from gray. And by the way, gray did get the city. I didn't notice when he did get the city, but okay, so he didn't get the wood. Wow, another 5 here. So, well, let's see if someone wants a sheep now. And I'm not sure if I want to 4-4 on my sheep. I think I want to do it. And there's a lot of... definitely a risk, but I'm going for it here. So I only need 1/8. Okay, that's pretty nice. So now I'm pretty close getting the settlement here. Okay, that's amazing. Let's see if blue decides to steal from me here. Oh, but if he doesn't have the knight here, then I will have the settlement. So really nice here. That's a good early game for sure. Let's see if someone wants a brick for a wheat here. No trades, as expected. But this is a really good settlement for me. And now I only need 1/11 and I basically have the road settle onto the a3 here. And by the way, I do see a chance sneaking in the 9-10 too if red doesn't decide to place his road here. I know he does have the wood though. But it is amazing that we did get the 11. That's big for sure. Yeah, and it's a matter of time before we're getting the sheep. We have so much sheep production, so the 3-for-1 port is very important. Okay, yeah, so I can't get the 9-2 anymore. I know blue doesn't have the knight, otherwise you would have played it. So with a little bit of luck, we can definitely get the road settled next turn. Hopefully he doesn't have the mono and plays a random mono, for example. What is he doing here? Why does he... Okay, he just goes for the sheep port. It's fine. Okay. Ooh, we rolled a 7 here. Yeah, so gray in a good position here, I think. Blue is in a decent position. Who does have sheep? That's the important question. So the 9, the 6. 6 did roll only once. But red does have sheep for me. And green was... Or blue was asking for a sheep. So gray must have some sheep, I think. Should I just block this tree or should I block the 6 wheat over here? Nice, we do get it. That is important. Very nice. So this was a very good early game. Only in 19 rolls we get 2 big settlement spots. That's not something I have done a lot before. So I'm really happy about that. We could be the target right now. I could definitely see it. We are in the lead here. Yeah. Wow, we're getting another 11. That's big. So I do have some great settlement spots left for me. I can get to the 5-9, for example. Oh, this really hurts me. Not getting that or I can get to the 5-10. It's a little bit of the same. But I would rather have some more wheat than another resource. Um, I'm not sure. No, not just 1-for-1, I think. Let's try to do this with blue. Maybe he's interested. Oh, okay, he did get the trade. Yeah, that was a little bit greedy of me. Sheep for wood would definitely be a good trade for me. Okay, but he does have the city right now. And another 5 here, okay. Yeah, I want to do something with my brick here. Um, I can also just go to the 5-10, I guess. Because if I place one road here, well, it's not that likely, right? That red will place two roads to the 5-9. I think he wants to go to either the 3-1 or to this 5 wheat here. And I have a lot of production, so yeah, I want to go to the 5-9 here. Now I'm thinking of it, he did get the wood from... So if I'm really unlucky and the 12 rolls, and the 12 already rolled, yeah, but he used it for this one, but... Okay, he just goes for another death card. Yeah, and I think we have to invest in some devs as well. It will hard for us to get the city, so I think we have to get it with the development cards going and our settlement spots. Okay, luckily you don't steal my brick. Yeah, we just get the sheep. But sheep will be useless this game, so we just 3-1 here. Go to the 5-9. So overall pretty good. But the city will be a problem for us. Yeah, and I do think blue is in probably the strongest position because he does have the port, he does have the production. So yeah, I already have two death cards as well. I like the position of blue. On the other hand, he will have a lot of competition from red, already getting two knights. And luckily we are not the target, at least not all the time. Oh wow, and he didn't have the knight, that's important to note. I know one of his two isn't a knight here, that's for sure. But now we know his other one is also not a knight. Um, yeah, no one needs sheep, so we just pass here. Wow, the 5 is insane. 11 5s. That's also really, really solid for blue here. Wow, another 12 here. No, that's a sheep. Yeah, now you probably can get another city here. You can definitely port in your sheep for the ore. Yeah, so blue definitely in the strongest position. And I'm not sure how I can stop that. Blue's already far behind, far ahead here. So do I block my own 6? Well, I can block the 3 ore, right? What is... I don't think the 8 is the strongest block here. The 5 could be a strong block. The 6 is also, but I don't want to block my own 6. Yeah, let's just block the 5 wheat then. It's also really nice. And we're getting the wheat ourselves. Wow, only 10s now. And the 8 did roll as well, so he can have, yeah, he can now go to the wood port. Wow. Yeah, nothing I can do. Yeah, I was really thinking about blocking this 8, but Let's see if red wants to give a brick for wood here. You can also do wood for sheep. Or wheat for sheep. Okay, then I will do this. It's also a fine trade for me. So it's important to connect my roads here. Because otherwise, and blue can also connect now, so that is really, really bad. And I have no way to stop it. Yeah, so right after I put it on the 5 stopped to roll, and then the 8 and the 10 rolled. It's a little bit unfortunate. And I still need 3 roads, so I will have a hard time because I'm behind in production. Wow, if I only just, yeah, block the 8 here, it will be so much better for me. Because now I'm missing out on, yeah, he's just going to take road now. Oh, it might already be over here. So I think this is the shortest game. At least we are second, so 45 rolls only. That's insane. So yeah, overall, I think I placed pretty good. I don't think I missed out on a great opportunity here, but I think just the rolls were not in my favor here. Well, of course, you could all say, yeah, the 5 sheep, you did get a lot of sheep, but it is just sheep, so it's not tradable. Blue instead did get all the wheat, and he did get the 8 and the 10 on the right moment and just finished in a couple of turns. He could road settle or road settle basically every turn, and yeah, really efficient. But yeah, he did have a great setup. That the 6-3-11 was open was actually a little bit surprising to me because the other players, yeah, red placed on the 6-9-12 instead of the 6-5-9. So if red placed on the 6-5-9, I would probably have taken the 6-3-11. So then the 6-3-11 here would not be open. Yeah, so a lot of variables that, yeah, were in favor of blue here. But he played pretty well. Let me know down in the comments what I could have done better here because I'm really curious. I don't see how I could have a better setup. So if I placed on the 3-4-8, for example, um, then I would not have the wheat or not have the sheep. The sheep is not that bad though, but yeah. And also gray didn't place a road to the obvious wood or sheep port. So that opened it up for blue quite a bit. Yeah, so overall, I think just a little bit of good luck for blue. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.